Hello, well, here we are back at the bench, and it's very late on Thursday night. So you've seen my video where I started off with the box and we had the Airfix 1/24 scale Stuka. Well, since receiving that kit, I've been in touch with Peter over at Airscale and I've bought what's in this box. Now, I haven't opened this box. You can see it's still sealed with the beautiful Airscale tape. And we are going to see what's in here. Now, I know what's in here because I've ordered it from Peter, and it is basically a load of upgrades for the Airfix 1/24 scale Stuka. Now, it's worth remembering that you will not have this fitting onto a trumpeter Stuka because the trumpeter Stuka is so much bigger, so be wary of that one. So here we have Luftwaffe seat belts. I only ordered one set because I already have a set here. So we've got two sets of seat belts for the two seats. We have an instrument panel upgrade. I'm going to put that over there. We have an instrument panel upgrade, and we have World War II Luftwaffe cockpit placard decals in 1/24 scale. So this is going to be really, really nice. And this is for the build that I'm going to be doing of this kit. And you can also see in here we have bags and bags of parts. So what do we have in here? We have exhausts for the engine, 3D printed, beautiful replacements for the plastic parts. We have ammunition, more ammunition. We have, what's this? This is actually, yeah, I'm looking at the two side panels. They are there for protection. This is actually the machine gun. Then we have here, we have some little boxes of bits and pieces. Again, beautifully protected. We have a oxygen canister in its case, which is beautiful. We'll have a look at this out of the bags in a minute. We have a thing. We have a seat. So we have the pilot seat there. Beautifully done. This is all 3D printed. We have tyres, so we have two of those with all the writing on them and all the correct tread and everything. We have rudder pedals, beautifully done. We have more ammunition carriers. We have some round discs. I'm assuming these are for the tail wheel. We have some round discs here. I'm assuming these are for the main wheels. We have a control column. I think that's probably a gun sight. And then here we have a switch panel. The way Peter does all this stuff is absolutely amazing. The way it's protected. You can see on this one here, you know, we have this little throttle quadrant here, and it's got a full box around it. I mean, you could save these boxes and use them for resin molding and stuff if you need to. But you can see the way that's moulded. It is bloody stunning, the way he protects it and everything. Here we have, this is the basket for the gunner's seat. Okay, and that is stunningly beautiful. There's another part in there as well. So we'd have to have a look at the Airscale website. There's another oxygen canister there. There's the tail wheel. If you want to see all this, how it all goes together, go take a look at the Airscale website and you'll see it there. There's another main landing gear hubs. There's some sort of radio gear there. You can see beautifully printed. And then there's another one there. So let's have a good look at this stuff. So looking at the instrument panel upgrade. Obviously the Airfix kit is, you know, it's 50 years old. It's going to be softly detailed. You've got decals and stuff, but this is going to be far nicer. So we have the, first of all, we have the brass. This is unusual for Peter. He normally uses nickel silver, or nickel steel. This is the Junkers Motor Veranker 1/24 scale Junkers Ju-87B Stuka instrument panel. And this is specifically for the Airfix kit, and you can see we have the front panel there and we have the back panel there. So basically you're going to put your decal onto this panel here, and fit it behind there. Then you're going to put the smaller decal on this panel here, fit it to the center of the instrument panel, and then fit that over the front. So it's all very, very obvious. These decals are beautiful. I wouldn't recommend using microset with them because they're very, very thin, and when you do use microset they do tend to just stick down like the proverbial to a blanket. What I would recommend is giving this a good coat of etch primer, score it up first, spray it gloss black, and then put these down, and they will they'll stick down lovely. And then we've got the acetate. So the acetate will be like the glazing, so I can show you on here. If I hold that there and I hold this instrument panel over the decal and we hold that like that, you can see there on the right hand side and across the bottom you can see the gauges, but if I hold it in the light you can see we get the reflection off of the acetate and it looks like a glass panel. It's far better than having the the clear coat in there, which always goes into like a concave face. So there we go. So that's the instrument panel upgrade set, and you're going to see me use this on the build, which will be starting very, very soon. Okay, so there's that one. Then we've got I didn't actually ask for these, he sent these as a little freebie. World War II Luftwaffe cockpit placard decals. So you can see we've got all the different decals are there, so we're going to have to do some research and see what goes where. But we can see we've got all those different decals there, and you have basically 2 of each. And there's 4 or 6 of each in certain places. So we'll have to have a good old look, do some research, and see where they go. But we can certainly make the cockpit on this one, being 24 scale, we can really make it pop with the instrument panel upgrades and the decals, and of course all of the other stuff. We have the Luftwaffe seatbelts here. I'm not going to get these out of the pack, but basically we have, it's like a blotting paper material. They're the belts. We have all the buckles there that you can see, and you're going to build them up and they will be absolutely stunning. Give them a stain with some brown wash or whatever, and fold them up, wrinkle them up. As you can see here, you can really bring them to life. Again, 24 scale, it's something that's needed. And as I say, I only ordered one set, but I already had one set that Peter had sent me, so that's all good. Right, these 3D printed parts. So I'm just going to show you these as they appear, or as they come. So we have here, this is a radio of some sort. I don't know the terminology, but basically you can see there, you have that beautiful face. No doubt the placard decals are going to go on there and really bring that to life, but coat of paint, some detail painting and a dry brush, it's going to look absolutely amazing. So you can see that there looking absolutely stunning. And then there's this one here. Although it looks similar, it's actually a different type of radio. I'm just looking at this one. I'm wondering if that is a fault in the moulding there on the top there, or if it's actually how it should be. Interesting to see. And then we've got this one here, which is I thought it was the same, but it's not. It's actually a different type of... You guys out there that know your Luftwaffe aircraft are going to be shouted at me now. That's a Fug 2279 and the other one is a 2276 or whatever. But you can see there we've got the beautifully 3D printed detail on the front there. Okay, so that's up and ready for a coat of paint. We've got the wheel hubs here. As I say, I'm doing all this as it comes. So we have a wheel outer and inner face. Okay, so we don't need to use those kit wheels and horrible vinyl tires. We've got this here. So that's very beautiful. And then here we have, I'll pick this one, we have a tire. So we're going to open this one up. So we have the tire here, which is weight on wheel, so it's weighted at the bottom. We have all the tire lettering on there. You can see we have Dunlop, and we have the sizes and everything. We have the correct tread pattern, no seam lines to worry about in the middle or anything. and yeah, very, very nice. You can see all the lettering on there. So a massive, massive improvement over the horrible kit vinyl tyres. That's just my opinion. I cannot stand vinyl tyres in any kits at all. I'm just trying to get rid of the double ups here. So anything that we've already seen, I'm not going to show you again. Here we have a piece of this, looks like a throttle quadrant. Of course I could be wrong because I am a numpty at times, but we're showing you this one out of the bag because you can see on here how much attention Peter pays to making sure, if I can get this out of the bloody bag, you can see how much attention Peter pays to making sure parts don't get damaged in shipping. You can see he's built this box around that throttle quadrant, so you can see that it's really, really nice. Very, very crisp, very beautiful. Little fine, tiny levers. Carefully remove it from here and it'll just bit of paint, bit of dry brushing, and it'll really, really pop and just thoroughly improve the look of your model. We'll put that away later. Here we have one of the oxygen bottles, one of the oxygen canisters, should I say, in its crate. You can see there, absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. Of course, don't forget, guys, go look at the Airscale website and you will see there's lots and lots of stuff on there in the Pro modeler range for 1/24 scale aircraft. Not just this, all the others as well. So go and take a look. And of course, there's instrument panel decals. There's the full PE instrument panels, like I've just shown you for this one. And there you can see we've got the tail wheel. Again, weight on tyre, so it's flat at the bottom. Got the groove around the outside, with the ridge around the outside. Very, very nice. So much better than the kit supplied vinyl parts, which is always nice. Here we got a biggie. This is the pilot's seat. Very nice indeed. Again, lots of support removal. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. It's so thin you can almost see through it. You can see the seat's got all the rivet detail, the frame around the outside. There's the bowl in the bottom. It's just crying out for some belts just to be dangled over it. It's all going to be painted in German grey and chipped and scratched in aluminium. But really, really beautiful. Very, very nice indeed. Again, it's all very fragile. Be very, very careful with it, guys. Don't go knocking it around. So here we have some ammo canisters on their racks. I did notice in the kit when I reviewed that we have these racks and these canisters, but we don't need them because we've got these. And as you can see, beautifully done, beautifully printed, all the details on the sides. I think I saw some decals in the placard set for these. You can see there, they've got all the rings around them. Beautifully done. And you get two of those because there's two in the aircraft, so there's another one there. And then here we have, that's another oxygen canister. And then here we have a unit, some sort of unit. If I can get it out of the bag, come on. There we go. Again, we have this beautiful, there's something broken off there. Or it's been put separate in there, or it's broken off the front, I don't know. But, oh no, it's a separate part. So here you can see we have there's a trim wheel there that's going to go in the side of the cockpit. And here we have another throttle quadrant there, which is beautifully done. And then here we have, I'm not sure if this is broken off or whatever. I'm not really bothered if it is broken off, because the beauty of resin, as I say all the time, when you've got styrene, that's actually part of the support. It's nothing to worry about at all. That has come, I'm not exactly sure where that's come from, but it's it looks like it's just part of the support. As you can see, I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes. It's absolutely stunning. You can see you've got all the detail there across the top. Across the top of the throttle quadrant, you've got the levers there, which are very, very thin and perfectly to scale. And yeah, in 24th scale, you need all this, guys. You just need, you know, if you want to build the ultimate 24th scale Stuka, it's worth having all this stuff. It really is. That's that thing. It looks like it's just a clamshell of some sort. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it'll become clear in the instructions. We have these are the centers of the, come on, open please. We have the centers of the tail wheel, which are beautifully done. Very, very nice indeed. And then here we have more ammo cans. So again, correct detail on the back side, correct detail on the front side, and the handles on the stops on the top. So you can paint those in the black and paint the leather straps across the top. Bit of dry brushing, bit of weathering. They're going to look absolutely amazing. Amazing, see? Exhausts. So we've obviously got left and right exhausts. I'll just show you one side. If I can get this bag open. Come on, you know you want to come out. Don't be scared. So there's our exhausts with the open ends. How stunning is that? Look at those. Got the weld lines around the ends there. You've also got the bolts on here, you can see for the mounting flanges. So I'm assuming this is made with this block, so it's designed just to fit into the kit engine. But look how much better they are than the plastic parts. Just stunning. You may not have seen the plastic parts, but you can imagine 1975 kit, you know what the plastic parts are going to be like. Okay, so here we have a bag of multiple parts. Bear in mind, guys, all I'm showing you here is for the 1/24 scale Airfix Stuka. So you get this little set and you've got all this detail to add. Now look at this. This is a switch panel. It's got this box around the outside to protect it. But just look at the detail in there on that switch panel. No need to buy any switches or knobs or anything. Look at that. It's gorgeous. That is stunning. And then here we have control column with the cables coming off the bottom and everything. Look at that, that's beautiful. I'm guessing you fit the kit control wheel, or did we get a control wheel in the set? I'm not sure. That is absolutely beautiful. And then here we have, I'm thinking this is a gun sight of some sort, but I could be wrong. But you can see there how beautiful that is. I love the way Peter's put these boxes around everything. I wish other manufacturers would do the same, because in this day and age of 3D printed resin parts, you know, some of them are so fine and so fragile. It only takes one little knock and they're broken or damaged or whatever. But with the way he's done this, you can see those there can knock around in the bag together, no problem at all. And then, I thought this was finally, but it's not finally. We have 2 more bags to go after this. I'm going to try and open this one without breaking the bag. This is the machine gun, which looks absolutely stunning. Again, you've got more resin in the protection than you have in the actual part. Come out, please. Come out. Don't be scared. I know it's a bad world we live in, but it's not that bad. Right. So we've got these huge blocks on the side, and they're there to protect the gun. You can see it's got a bit of a bow in it, but that'll be easy to straighten out. If you want to get your master barrels, you can obviously drill this out and put your master barrels in. But you can see this is is it an MG17 or whatever coming out of the back of the Stuka? There you are, you can see it there. It's got the ammo can on it already. Absolutely beautiful. Underneath you can see the trigger and everything. You've got the sights on the top. You've got the sight on the end there. You can see very finely done. End of the barrel is hollow. What a beautiful piece of work that is. Beautiful. So that's that. And then we have rudder pedals. How gorgeous are these? Not sure you're going to see them on the finished model, but nevertheless they're there. Look at those. How beautiful are they? That is absolutely stunning. There are the straps over the top as well. Again, careful painting, chipping, weathering, whatever is going to really make all this stuff pop. And you're going to bring a 50-year-old kit to today's standards. And then finally, we've got this bag here. So we have, this is the frame. This is the gunner's seat, and you can see we've got the platform there that it's sitting on. We've got the mechanism for raising and lowering the seat. We've got the basket on the top that he sits on. You can see there, this was going to go on the floor. We've got all this frame coming up. It's stunning, isn't it? No mould seams to worry about. No flash, no sprue gates. Just clip it off of here, clean up the connection points, and away you go. Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to use this. In fact, I have a feeling that when I build this, I think they'll certainly be the first Airscale 3D printed parts I've ever used, but I think they may well be the first 3D printed parts I've ever used on a video build. So be exciting to see, won't it? So there we go. So that's a quick review of all the stuff you can get from Airscale for your 1/24th scale Stuka. So you've got the panel upgrade, the decals, the seat belts, and all of that beautiful resin I've just shown you. I think the instrument panel is about £12.95 from memory. I think these were about £7 or £8 each. I don't remember how much the decals were because I didn't even order them. He's put those in as a little bonus. And this lot of 3D printed resin here is around about the £60 mark, which you may be thinking, oh, that sounds a lot, but when you think about, you know, how much photo etch sets and stuff cost these days, you know, you've got wheels, tires, all the cockpit upgrades, you know, guns, seats, ammo boxes, the lot. It's quite reasonable, to be honest, I think. So as I say, the only thing that was given to me was these placard decals. The rest I've bought. So I think it's worth the money. I think you should too. So, I mean, you got the exhausts as well. You know, you'd think they would probably be about £12. Wheels and tyres, probably about £15. You know, it's just, it's not at all expensive. I know some of you are going to say, yeah, but the kit's only £85. Yeah, but you go and buy an £8 Airfix 1/72nd scale Spitfire for, you know, £8 for the kit, and you'll spend £9 on a masking set for the canopy. So, you know, it's what we do. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Get on over to the Airscale website, airscale.co.uk, is it? It's not on there. You can see here it's the pilot seat, gunner seat, FUG 7 radio, throttle quadrant, trim unit, pilot switch panel, control column, rudder pedals, 2 oxygen regulators, Revy 12 gun sight, main wheels and hubs, tail wheel and hubs, exhaust, MG15 rear gun, 2 fuselage mounted ammo rails, and 2 fuselage mounted ammo clips. So there you go. Part number is 3D24JUPS. And if you're going to build along with me on the build that I'm going to start, then you may well want to get this set as well. Thank you for watching. I will see you all soon. Bye for now.